In this video, we're going to talk about dealing with poor trader discipline. So if that's you, stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. Okay, so big one this. It's maybe not so much for beginner traders because you're probably thinking, what? Discipline? What's this all about? But if you've been trading for a while, you're going to know that this is one of the keys to you need to unlock the door to decent trading success. Okay, so just a few ideas here, guys, to build on, and comments below, as always, how you deal with discipline, how you stick to the things that you say you're going to do in trading. Now, it sounds very simple, right? Do this, do that. It's the same when people say they're losing weight or getting fit or stopping smoking or stopping drinking or whatever it may be. Okay, it's always a very, very simple thing to do in practice or in theory. However, as we know, things are not as easy as that. It's the same with trading. We've got a trading plan. Do we stick to it? Do we stick to it? No, we don't. Do we stick to our rules? No, we don't. We break them. Okay, so let's work out how we can stick to our rules, how we can be much more of a disciplined trader. This was something that absolutely hammered me for ages until I came up with a way and a concept and a method of becoming a more disciplined trader. Okay, so number one. This is a big one, guys, and this, I cannot emphasize this enough. This is the way to do it, honestly. Attack one problem at a time. So if you've got a problem with discipline, you can't just broadly say I need to stick to my rules, and you're breaking rules like you're moving stops or you're taking setups that aren't quite right, or not pulling the trigger when you should, or you're trading too much size, or you're trading when you shouldn't be trading, you're trading markets you shouldn't be trading, you're trading. You know the score. There's multiple things there. You need to break them down into individual things. You cannot group them all. It's like in life, if someone says, you know, you hear someone say, hey, I'm going to stop smoking, stop drinking, I'm going to lose 3 stone, I'm going to do this, do that, the other, on New Year's Eve, and you think, you ain't got a chance. You've got no chance. Okay, 1 in 10,000 might do that. But if someone said, you know what, I'm going to stop smoking, I want to do this, I'm going to focus on one thing, you give them a chance. You say, yeah, you could do that. If you stick to it and you do the right thing, you'll do it. And then you tackle the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. So anyway, back to the trading, attacking one problem at a time. So if your problem is you're over trading, let's say you're trading too much and in your trading plan it says, hey, I only want to trade 3 times a day from a day trading perspective. But you're over trading, you're taking a trade, you see something, you need to attack that one thing. You need to say, okay, well, that's my biggest issue. What's the biggest thing that I believe is causing me to lose the most money or to not make the most money? Is it, you know, moving my stop loss? Is it chasing the market? Is it taking trades that aren't there? Which one is it? Isolate one and focus on that one thing until it's done. Then move on to the next, move on to the next. It's a progress. Too many people say, oh, I've got bad discipline, I can't trade, I'm struggling with it, all this, all that. And then they get overwhelmed by it. They get completely overwhelmed and they can't focus, they can't do anything, they can't kind of make any progress at all, and then they just give up. So attack one problem at a time, come up with a solution for that problem. And that will be, hey, listen, this is how I'm going to progress. This is my plan to overcome this problem. Give yourself proof of why. This is a big thing. Let me get my red pen out here, guys. This is a big thing, right? The main reason that you don't stick to your rules is because you don't believe the rules, right? You've got the rules here. You don't believe in your subconscious mind that they are for your best interests, like it or not. Listen, let me use another analogy. If I said to you, go run across the M6, by the way, which is a big motorway in the UK, if you're not from the UK, run across the M6 without looking. You're going to say, mate, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to get killed. Well, the chance of me is going to get killed. And you know that because you believe that that is true. Now, let's go back to the trading analogy. If I say to you, don't take any more than 3 trades a day, and you take more than 3 trades a day, the reason you're doing that is because you think by changing the action of your plan, you're going to get better results. So you need to convince yourself and give yourself proof that by sticking to the rules, you will make more money. By not running across the M6 without looking, you will stay alive. That's the kind of thing you need to do. And how do you do that? You keep a journal, you keep looking at data, and you keep proving to yourself, say, listen, look, when I take 10 trades a day, I lose money the majority of the time. The proof is here. When I take 3 trades a day, I make more money. The proof is here. When I stick to my stop losses, when I do this, when I do that, the proof is here. Yes, I might get away with it once, like you might get away with running across the M6 once. But if I keep doing it, I will lose money. I will end my trading career. You have to prove it to yourself so that your mind knows in the heat of the battle that it's in its best interest to stick to the rules that you've given it. That's the key thing, guys. Okay, give yourself proof of what. And journaling is a massive thing for that. Journaling, going back, proving, hey, look, if I do this, I will get the results I want. And introduce a carrot and stick, or carrot or stick. It depends on what kind of character you are. If you work well with rewards, reward yourself for sticking to one thing. You know, if you get through a week, I'm talking from a day trader's perspective, obviously swing trader's perspective different. If you get through a week by sticking to one thing and combating one thing, reward yourself, whatever that reward may be that suits you. It can be at any level, from a small kind of, you know, a small thing all the way up to a large thing. Up to you. This is entirely down to personality. Or you flip it on its head and say, listen, if I break the rule, then I'm going to restrict myself. Now, the biggest restriction for most of us as traders would be to not trade for the next few days. If you can, and then if you can stick to that, that's a big stick for many people because they feel like they're missing out. They feel like that's a big kind of a big penalty. And actually, you know, think of this in terms of if someone was an employee working for you as a trader, how would you reward them? How would you punish by a bit aggressive, but how would you kind of stop them from doing things or give a penalty for doing something they shouldn't be doing? So guys, this is a massive topic, as we know, but this is a start with, and I cannot say strongly enough that absolutely changed the way I progress with improving discipline. I had real serious problems with trading discipline, real serious problems with it. And when I attacked one problem at a time and just focused on it, found a solution for it, moved on, it revolutionized things. It just absolutely revolutionized things. And for me, it was giving the proof of why. You know, I sat down, I said, listen, look at the evidence. The statements are showing it. You know, I've taken this many trades and it's just not worked for you. However, when you do this, it works for you. So when you start to ingrain it in your mind, then you start to stick to your rules. Anyway, guys, comments below. Always appreciate your thoughts, comments about this topic. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so for more videos from me and other traders on this channel. Of course, if you like this video, give that like button a smash if you're on a mobile, or a click if you're on a desktop. Most of all, good trading. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.